If you're storing data in Amazon S3 buckets, EBS, EFS, or FSX volumes, it's essential to scan that data for malware. Antivirus for Amazon S3 complements and enhances AWS's existing GuardDuty solution to boost scan efficacy and provide additional protection, all within your AWS account and the regions where the data resides. Every S3 user should have an antivirus solution enabled to ensure the data they're storing remains secure. Similar to using a laptop or desktop with antivirus software, the same principle applies to S3 buckets. With millions of users relying on S3, it's irresponsible not to run files you receive from public, unknown, or untrusted sources through malware scans. If you're already using GuardDuty, you may find large-scale scans require an intuitive interface. As your needs scale, running our solution alongside GuardDuty offers you a robust UI providing comprehensive visibility and control over scanning processes and results, helping you stay on top of your security operations. For organizations using both AWS Commercial Cloud and GovCloud accounts, our solution extends protection to all GovCloud regions, ensuring sensitive files that GuardDuty is unable to scan are thoroughly checked. Importantly, similar to GuardDuty, the data never leaves the region, and with our solution, it remains within your AWS account. GuardDuty supports scanning files up to 5 GB, but if you need to scan larger files, our solution accommodates files up to 5 TB in size. Additionally, if you need to scan more S3 buckets than GuardDuty allows per region, we offer the flexibility to protect as many buckets as necessary. Our auto-scaling functionality ensures you can dynamically adjust scanning agents based on changing data volumes. By integrating with GuardDuty, we let you scan files with both GuardDuty and our solution using multiple antivirus engines. You can choose to scan all files with both solutions, or only scan infected files with our solution for additional insights to see if other scanning engines identify an infection. Because every antivirus scanning engine is unique, that means there's no guarantee that every engine will be able to find the same piece of malware. Combining GuardDuty with our solution increases the efficacy of your scan. You can select from the engines we offer and use one or all of them to match your security needs. Similar to GuardDuty, our solution is able to perform event-based scanning, meaning scanning of new files uploaded to your S3 buckets. If you're a GuardDuty user, you'll want to scan pre-existing files as well to create a baseline for your data, knowing that all new files uploaded are clean and any pre-existing files are also clean. We complement GuardDuty by allowing you to scan pre-existing files on a retro basis, on demand, by clicking and selecting the buckets you want to kick off a retro scan on, and you're also able to scan pre-existing files on a scheduled basis as well. Many organizations also have compliance requirements they need to meet, which means they need to scan pre-existing data on a specific frequency. With our scheduled scanning functionality, you can set a frequency anywhere from every 15 minutes to every day or week, and all the way up to quarterly or yearly. Based on the frequency you set, we'll kick off retro scan jobs to scan any pre-existing data you have in your selected storage volumes. While GuardDuty allows you to scan files after they've entered a storage volume, you can use Antivirus for Amazon S3 to scan files before they ever enter your storage volume as well. You can stand up an API endpoint to send files to for scanning and programmatically implement scanning functionality into your application, web form, or anything else. If you aren't able to implement API scanning into your application, but still want to ensure only clean files enter your production bucket, then you can use our two-bucket system functionality to set up a dirty bucket where files will land and be scanned. Then you can assign a production bucket where only clean files will be moved to. This allows you to avoid having unscanned files sitting in your production bucket waiting to be scanned, and guarantees that only clean files will be passed on. When it comes to surfacing information, our solution shows findings by tagging the result directly on an S3 object. You can also send alerts to Security Hub, view scan result information in CloudWatch, and using our proactive notifications functionality, send findings to a SIEM tool, email, Slack or Teams chat, or any of the other available endpoints we offer. Outside of scanning capabilities, our solution allows you to perform a hash lookup to see the reputation of any infected file through our static analysis functionality, And you can perform file detonation through our dynamic analysis functionality, which will give you a full report on the IP addresses a virus or piece of malware is trying to connect to, the directories it's trying to write to, and the commands it's trying to execute. If you scan a file with GuardDuty that is found to be infected and need a way to quarantine it, we can do that as well. Once a file is quarantined and you find that it's clean, you can allow it back into the destination bucket that it was originally uploaded to. One last piece I'd like to point out is our ability to leverage Amazon Bedrock to receive additional context on a finding. You're able to send an identity to Bedrock to retrieve additional information on what it means and does, plus recommendations on remediating the finding in the object. If you need a way to enhance the protection that GuardDuty offers for objects stored in S3, our solution allows you to integrate directly with GuardDuty and work simultaneously with it to protect your data. You can kick off a free trial through our AWS Marketplace listing, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to support@cloudstoragesecurity.com to let us know.